Hey there, I'm back with another Photoshop tip. This one's actually for real estate photography. So we've started doing a little bit more of that lately. So I'm going to show you how to take this dreary, cloudy, ugly looking sky to a beautiful blue sky like you see in all the real estate photos. So I have all of my photos in Lightroom. I'm going to right click and edit in Photoshop. And this is one of the newest Photoshop features that I just am absolutely in love with. Um, it makes doing sky replacements like this super easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to your menu bar up here and hit select and sky. And that's going to automatically detect the sky in the background so you don't have to spend your time doing any type of selection. And then you're going to hit edit and scroll down to sky replacement. And that's going to open up this window that gives you so many options to choose from. So I typically find myself gravitating towards this very first one. But if you click right here, this little drop down arrow, it will give you all different kinds of options. So you've got blue skies, you've got spectacular sunsets, you've got all different types you can choose from. So obviously for real estate, you want to go with something light and pretty blue, as natural as you can. I know that we all know real estate photos are photoshopped, but I personally like as much of a more natural look as I can get. So I find myself gravitating towards this first one that automatically populates when you open up sky replacement. So from there, kind of depending on your editing style, you can adjust the brightness of that sky. You can take it down if that matches better. I think that probably a little bit brighter for me, maybe like 15 or so, is going to match my edit a little bit better. And so just to preface, I do have a preset on this to kind of balance out the colors and the contrast and stuff like that I put on in Lightroom before I brought it into Photoshop. But you can adjust the warmth and the temperature. If you're going for a little bit more warm look, it will just, so because you're working on this particular selection, it's only going to mess with that selected area. So it's not going to affect your lower, everything else that's not selected. So I'm okay with the temperature where it's at. So I'm going to put mine back at 0. And then there's all different types of settings you can mess with. You can scale the sky if you want to like make the clouds look more blown, blow them up a little bit bigger. I'm going to keep mine where it was at 100. Just manually change it. You can flip the sky so that it's going the opposite direction. Change the lighting mode. All of these do things. And then the other really cool thing that I wanted to show you is this output section. So it automatically sets this to output to a new layer, or you can duplicate the layer. So that's really up to you. I'm going to just leave it as a new layer. And when I do that, I'll show you it has all of the clipping masks here. So if you wanted to go in and like edit this a little bit, maybe it's a little bit too intense for you and you want to drop down the opacity, you can do that and bring some of the background back in to kind of blend it a little bit better. You can make those adjustments when you have it as a separate layer mask. So that was just a quick little Photoshop tip that I wanted to share with you. I find it really, really helpful when I'm editing real estate photos and need that beautiful blue sky in a pinch. So hope this was helpful. Follow me for more photography tips.